time to start. Oh, oh. Hope you've got the vision to be on God's mission, to be a healthy disciple of Jesus Christ our Lord. We are the children of St. Paul's. We are the children of St. Paul's. St. Paul's kids, oh. Having fun together, Bible singing, prayer, St. Paul's kids. Let's go! Watching up at church, watching back at home, St. Paul's kids, St. Paul's kids, St. Paul's kids.
Welcome to SPK. I'm Mike.
I'm Hamish.
And I'm a baker.
I'm a cup bearer.
And we're in lockdown, right?
We are in lockdown.
But it's not COVID.
No, we're in prison.
We're in prison? How did we end up here?
Well, apparently the king didn't like us very much, Mike.
Well, I can understand why he didn't like you. I mean, look at that shirt. That's atrocious.
I think it goes well with the rest of my outfit. Don't you reckon?
Well, maybe. Okay, so what is a cupbearer anyway?
I think it's someone who brings drinks to someone important and bears that cup in, so they don't have to hold it. It's annoying holding a drink, right?
Right, so you give drinks to the king.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so what do I do then as a baker?
I don't know, what does a baker do?
Well, I think I bake.
Okay, what are you going to bake?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Lamingtons, I think.
Ooh, lamingtons. I like lamingtons.
Do you think the king will like that?
I think he would.
Do you think that'll get me out of prison?
Ooh, I think it might. Maybe.
Not sure.
Maybe.
Hey, welcome to SPK, guys. I'm not really a baker.
I'm not really a cupbearer.
But in our story today, in Genesis 40, we're going to meet a baker.
And a cupbearer.
And they're put in prison with who?
Joseph.
Our mate Joseph.
I remember Joseph.
Remember him? What do you remember about him?
Ooh, he had some brothers.
Had some brothers.
Yep, but they didn't like him.
They didn't.
So they sent him to Egypt as a slave.
Ooh, sold him off. Yeah.
Things were good for a while.
Yeah.
And he was in charge of a lot of stuff.
Okay.
But then he went to prison.
Oh, man, what a roller coaster
Yeah,
ride.
bit of a roller coaster, hey, yeah.
Totally. So he's in prison for a long time.
Yeah.
But meets
Us. Cupbearer.
us. Fantastic.
Baker.
And obviously we're going to help Joseph get out of prison, right?
Well, maybe. I'm not sure that's how the story goes, Mike.
Okay, well, we'll have to wait and see. And we've got the Carlingford Fireworks team telling us the story today.
We do. Looking forward to that.
Looking forward to that. What else have we got in SBK this week?
We got the memory verse with you, Mike. I'm looking forward to that.
I'll tell you what, exciting thing from last week.
Yeah.
Lots of kids sending memory verses. Lots of kids remembered it. Awesome stuff.
You're really getting into it. Really impressed. Keep up the good work.
Well done. So we've got memory verse. We've got another physical challenge.
We do.
Song doing that?
Song's doing it from North Rock Fireworks. Looking forward to that. It's going to be hard. It's a tricky one this week.
And
so
then,
you have to bring your brain to it.
Okay. And then, of course, one of the highlights is when we get to meet some St. Paul's kids
Yeah.
at home with. So stay tuned for that one as well. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay, let's dive into
SPK.
19 20-cent pieces.
Therefore be perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. Matthew 5:48.
Therefore be perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. Matthew 5:48.
Be perfect, therefore, as your Father in heaven is perfect. Be perfect, therefore, as your Father in heaven is perfect. Matthew 5:48. Matthew 5:48. Be perfect, therefore, as your Father in heaven is perfect. Be perfect, therefore, as your Father in heaven is perfect. Matthew 5:48. Matthew 5:48.
Seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Matthew 6:33.
Hi Mike, here's a singing version of Expedition 29 memory verse. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be provided for you. Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. Bye.
Oh, hey there, St. Paul's kids. We're going to have a bit of a competition with memory verses now and our challenges. So whichever church sends in the most memory verses and challenges at the end of the lockdown, they're going to get a prize. At the moment, we've got North Rocks at 2, Carlingford at 2 and Chinese Church on 4. So Chinese Church is leading the way, and at the moment they're going to get the prize. So make sure you send in your challenges and make sure you send in those memory verses for your fireworks team. See you next week, guys.
And our snapshot verse today is some famous words that Jesus said. They come from Matthew chapter 7, verse 24. They say, "Therefore everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise builder who built a house on a solid rock." Matthew chapter 7, verse 24. Jesus is saying the way to be wise is not only to hear Jesus' words, but also to put them into practice, to do what Jesus says. It's not enough just to know or to have heard what to do. You need to put into practice to be a wise builder. Otherwise, you'll be a foolish builder who is building their life on the sand, and it doesn't go well. So, our memory verse, Matthew chapter 7, verse 24, and we're going to do it to "Hey Soul Sister." It goes something like this. Therefore everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise builder who built a house on a solid rock, says Jesus in Matthew 7:24. Matthew 7:24. 7:24. Got it? You know that tune, don't you, St. Paul's kids? I reckon we should try it one more time to see if you can memorize this. Here we go. Matthew chapter 7:24. Therefore everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise builder who built a house on a solid rock, says Jesus in Matthew 7:24. Matthew 7:24. 7:24. You got it, St. Paul's kids? It's important not just to hear or listen or read what Jesus says. The wisdom comes when you put those words into practice. I hope you can do that, St. Paul's kids. And I hope you can memorize this verse. Send us a video. We'll get you a prize. It might even appear on SPK. See you soon, St. Paul's kids. I hope. Bye.
Hi, my name is Song and today's challenge will be tying a knot in the string without letting go of the ends. So as you can see, you need a piece of string like this, and there is no knot at the moment. So what you have to do first is to put this over the left arm, and then you go through the loop and back up into the little loop, and there, and then 1, 2, 3, and there we have it, a knot in the string. I'll go slower so you can see what I did. So hold the rope like this, go over, back through, and back out. 1, 2, 3, and there we have it.
Song, you've given us the string challenge, and this is easy. Song, you go over there, you go through there, you go through there, and you pull the string. Song, there's no knot. Come on, I'll do it again. You told me once, so Song, here we go again. We go over there, through there, up there, on the wrist, and there we go. Song, can you help me, please?
Okay, let's go. Let's give this a go.
Okay, this time for sure, Song. This time for sure. So over there, through there, up there, on the wrists, and I let the string go. And Song, look, I've got a knot. Thank you, Song.
Okay, this is the one. I've got it this time. Ready? Okay, let's try. Yay, I did it!
So send us a video of you attempting to do this and see if you can work it out.
Hi, my name is Matilda. I am 9 years old. I'm in year 4, and in my spare time I like drawing, reading and practicing my netball skills. Hi, my name's Jensen. I'm 6. I'm in year 1. I like riding my bike in my spare time. Hi, my name's Fletcher, and in my spare time I like building Lego with Daddy. I'm 4.
Ashby. This is Ashby. He likes cars and he loves playing with Duplo.
At dinner time, we read the Bible and say prayers. At the moment, we're reading this book. Inside, it has verses. And tonight, we're reading from 1 John 3:18, which is, "My little children, let us not love in word or in tongue, but in deed and in truth." Bye. 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 Bye.
Hey SPK, it's Ben from Fireworks in Carlingford. I really miss seeing you guys in person, but I'm really looking forward to when we can meet again. I don't know about you guys, but I've had a bit of a COVID lockdown brain and I've really forgotten what we've been looking at in the last couple of weeks. So I'm going to jump on a Zoom call now with Joseph and we're going to find out what's been happening with him and how he's going. Alright, see you in a second. Joseph, how's it going? We haven't caught up in so long. What's been happening, Joseph? Like, how's the coat?
Oh yeah, I guess we haven't caught up since I got the sick coat from Dad. But I don't know if you can see from behind me. I'm actually now in prison.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a coat and now you're okay. There's got to be a story there. Tell me what's happened.
Yeah, we haven't caught up in a while. So I got that great coat from Dad. And then I had this really cool dream where like all my brothers were bowing down to me. So I told them, my brothers, about it. And look, I hadn't been picking up on it, but there's a bit of jealousy flying around from them. So they attacked me, threw me in a pit and sold me into slavery in Egypt. So
that's pretty big. You slave, but slavery isn't the same as prison. How'd you go from a slave to being in prison?
Yeah, look, yeah, that's a good question. So like things were going pretty well when I got here. I got a chap called Potiphar bought me, and God was with me, so I was able to use my gifts that God has given me, and I moved up the ranks with Potiphar, and was able to look after his household, which was good. But then his wife took a liking to me and framed me, and so Potiphar threw me into prison. unjustly. And so that's how I've ended up here.
Wow, that's a roller coaster of an adventure there.
It hasn't been great. Let's be honest. But something pretty weird happened to me yesterday. It was kind of weird, but also God was showing His sort of power over everything in these moments. But yeah, I'll send you this video. You just watch it. Okay, yeah, it's sent. You watch that, and then it'll give you a bit of a better idea of what's been happening.
All righty, I'll look at that. Wow, like Joseph, that's really crazy what's been happening to you. Like, how did you know what those dreams meant? Like,
I knew what they meant because God showed me what they meant. Like I said, God is in control, and God is the person that brings the dreams. And so He showed me what those dreams meant because He sent the dreams, and so He knows what they mean.
Yeah. Wow, that's so crazy. Like, so if God's in control of those dreams and He's in control of everything, how, like, do you think God's still in control of what's happening to you?
Well, I think He's got to be, because He's in control of everything. So even though things are not going super well for me, I've still been given charge over prisoners in the prison, and God has sent those men and sent them and gave them the dreams, and He sent that for a reason. And I know that God did that for a reason, but I don't know what the reason is yet. I'm sure it's got something to do with me getting out of here, but it may not happen for a little while. But I've got confidence knowing that God did it for a reason.
Yeah, okay. So if He did it for a reason, but how can you know that God is in control of your situation now? How do you know that He's in control right now?
Well, everything's been going on and has shown me that. I mean, He showed me in a dream a long time ago now that I would have my brothers bowing down before me. So that dream's still got to come true. He's shown that even though I was sold into slavery by my brothers, I was sold into somewhere good, and good things happened there. And even though those things turned for the worse later on, God was still in control. He's put me in this situation, and they're here for a reason. So I've got full confidence that God is doing all these things for a reason, because He's shown me, and He's also given me a great promise through that dream that I had a long time ago.
Well, Joseph, I fully called you this morning to think, I haven't caught up with Joseph. It'd be great to catch up, and didn't realize that things have been going so up and down. That's crazy, but it's really exciting to know that you're trusting in God and that He's working in your life. And I'm excited to see how He works into the future for you. So thank you for chatting. Looking forward to catching up again later and finding out what's been happening.
Yeah. And I mean, God's in control of your life too, Ben.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you feel at the moment with God's control? Do you feel like God's in control of your life at the moment?
I do, but it's really hard sometimes to think in the middle of lockdown. It's like, I just really wish I could get back to doing the normal things. But I do find it is really nice to remember that God is in control of everything that's happening. So I do find that to be a really good help for me at this time.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, great to catch up, Ben.
Likewise. See you later, Joseph.
See ya.
Hey, SPK. Back again after our interview with Joseph. how cool is it to see that even through all those terrible times, all the bad things that's been happening to him, he still thinks that God is in control and knows that God is in charge of what's happening to him in the future. Like, it's so cool to know that through those bad times, God is really working. And that's really cool because later on in the Bible, we know that Jesus died on the cross, and that's a really terrible time. But God used that to save everyone in the world. And that is such an awesome thing, that even through the bad things that are happening, God can really work. Awesome. I can't wait to see you guys in person again in the future, but looking forward to that day. All right, see you later.
Well, that's St. Paul's Kids for another week.
I had a lot of fun. Hope you did too.
Well, you had fun because you're still alive.
Yeah, did I win? I think I won out of us two.
Whereas I'm dead.
Unlucky.
So your head was lifted up, mine was lifted off.
Yeah. But our friend Joseph, he's still in prison.
What's he still doing there?
Yeah, we have to come back and find out what's going on with Joseph next week.
Wait and see.
Yeah.
Hey, see you in Zoom, guys. Bye.
See ya.
Time to start. Hope you've got the vision to be on God's mission, to be a healthy disciple of Jesus Christ our Lord. We are the children of St. Paul's. We are the children of St. Paul's. St. Paul's Kids. Having fun together, Bible singing, press St. Paul's Kids. Let's go! Watching up at church, watching back at home. St. Paul's Kids, St. Paul's Kids, St. Paul's Kids.